a live music experience, an exceptional audience, a listening room people call home. The Ark, 50 Folkin Years. At the Ark, the broadest spectrum of genre-defying music is performed with passion. Be prepared to have your notion of folk music blown wide open.
A guy with a guitar and a harmonica and a style does not define what this music is.
I know that people have this image of kumbaya and a classical guitar. It's so much more than that.
I love that the Ark embraces so many different styles, from the most traditional folk arts to pretty wild, heavier bands that have more, the bass and drums and electric sound.
You can come any night of the week at the Ark and see something that might be the next big thing. You never know what you're going to see at the Ark.
If I lived in Ann Arbor or anywhere nearby, this is where I would come to find music, to discover something and really be on the front of something.
Musicians are crazy for their Ark audiences. A community of music lovers as knowledgeable, attentive, and roaringly appreciative as any artist could hope for.
It's rare to find a crowd that is simultaneously will listen intently when it's quiet and will be rowdy when it's not, and that's definitely the Ark crowd.
There are people for whom music is so important that it's part of their life that they love, and they're knowledgeable. And when you're able to make somebody like that have a good time, or be happy, or say, whoa, it's really sweet.
The crowd really listens. They really listen, and it's intimidating at first, but then you realize they're also like the most loving hecklers in the world. they're so sweet, and they just are like so like listening with love, and you can feel that in the room.
Dedicated to the enrichment of the human spirit, the Ark presents more than 300 shows a year. That's a lot of folkin music. Across 50 years, the Ark has become known as one of the best listening rooms in the world.
So here's the deal with a listening room like the Ark, is that when you come in the door ears first. In a world that's increasingly eyes first, this is an ears first environment.
There's such a respect of the music and such a listening spirit in the room, but it's still electric.
I think it's got an extremely strong reputation as a venue to come and have that intimacy in the music, be close to the artist, hear a slightly different sound which isn't hyper-mixed or long distance. It brings the music right to your doorstep.
The physical proximity to the performer is part of the charm of the place and part of the power of a performance here. They're right there.
With one of the best listening rooms anywhere, a vibrant community of music lovers, and the greatest folkin music on the planet, the Ark now has something it's never had before, a permanent home.
I can't imagine where we would be now if we hadn't figured out how to purchase this space.
I think it's a huge accomplishment for the Ark and also for Ann Arbor, because there's a huge following for the Ark, and I just love that.
It's just really great to know that this place will continue to do all the good that it's done, and I look forward to many more times being on this stage.
What the Ark has become over the last 50 years has exceeded the wildest dreams of any of the founders like me.
It's pretty crazy for someone from Melbourne, Australia to come to America and see these photos and names written with Sharpie pens on the wall from these legends that I've looked up to for years. So it's kind of humbling to play in the same stage as them,
It's in the walls. If they could talk, they'd share stories, songs, and laughter. The music is in the walls, and you can feel it. Here's to 50 Folkin Years and 50 more.